Welcome to Night Fever, a fan podcast for Auckland FC, the Black Knights. I'm your host, Jenkins, and it's match week, episode 34, previewing a huge away A-League fixture, Perth Glory versus Auckland FC at HBF Park on Saturday, the 31st of January, 2026. After a gritty 2-2 draw with Central Coast Mariners last weekend, the Black Knights look to bounce back on the road. Let's dive in. So this is match number 15 for Auckland of the 2025-26 A-League men's season. Auckland FC, currently top of the league, travel to Perth, sitting at the top just about with 25 points from 14. Perth Glory, on the other hand, they're 10th on the table, still searching for a consistent form and victories to climb the table. This trip to WA might not be easy, but the Black Knights will be aiming for all 3 points to tighten their grip on the Premiership spot. In the head-to-heads, Perth and Auckland, they haven't met many times historically. The rivalry is very young. Last season, they split the honours. Auckland won 1-0 at home in April 2025, while Perth returned the favour with a narrow 1-0 win in January, a few months prior. What stands out is that both meetings were tight, low-scoring battles, with neither side scoring more than a goal in those matches, signalling tactical caution when these two clash. Auckland come into this off the back of some mixed results. Their last 5 have seen them just win 1, a draw and a couple of defeats in their last fixture. They fought back twice, only for Central Coast to peg them back 2-2 for a draw. This points to a Black Knights side that's still competitive, scoring goals, but leaking a few at the back. Perth, meanwhile, they've struggled for consistency, losing 5 of their last 7 matches. Their recent form graph shows flashes of potential with a couple of wins, but too few to build momentum. This spells danger for Glory if they can't tighten up defensively. Taking a look at the opposition strengths of Perth Glory, what makes them tricky? They're a physical and direct side, capable of quick transitions and set-piece danger. Home advantage at HBF Park is nothing to scoff at. It's a ground where Glory have historically shown bite, even when results haven't gone their way. They've scored first in several recent matches and can be relentless if Auckland switch off early. Perth Glory, notable players, let's take a look. So Max Sutton, a new short-term signing. He offers competition. In goal, Brian Kaltak, powerful centre-back and arguably Glory's key defensive signing. Bringing big game experience. Scott Wooten and Adriano Labib, experienced and raw defenders respectively. In midfield, Luke Amos drives play from the middle of the park. Nicholas Pennington, a creative spark. Will Freeney, versatile and energetic in transitions. Welshman Tom Lawrence, Perth's leading scorer this season with 5 goals, a real focal point up front. Jaden Kakowski, Sebastian Despostovski and Kao Nyo offer rotation and pace. These are players Auckland's backline will especially need to watch. Unavailable, doubtful players, can't see any glaring omissions beyond the normal squad rotation for Perth. The squad list shows all are available for selection. Let's take a look at some likely lineups now, starting with the home team, Perth Glory. They could go with a 4-4-2, Sutton or Cook in goal. Competition for the sticks. Zach Lizolowski, strong defensive presence. Brian Kaltak, aerial dominance at centre-back. Scott Wooten, leadership at the back. Adriano Labib, youthful athleticism at left-back. In midfield, Luke Amos, Nicholas Pennington, Will Freeney and Reese Bozinovski. Forwards, Tom Lawrence, Jaden Kaczarski, both capable of stretching defences. Taking a look at Auckland FC, a likely 4-2-3-1. I see Ollie Sale coming in goal in place of Michael Vau, who has let his confidence slip in the past few matches. At right back, we could see Callum Elliott come back in. We saw Gerwood Reich last weekend in place of the injured Sakai. That leaves Peinecker and Hall in central defence and Francis de Vries at left back. In the middle of midfield, I think the gaffer's going to go with Verstraete and Gallegos once again, with Rogerson coming back into the team on the right, Randall on the left, Lockie Brook in the central attacking midfield role just behind Sam Cosgrove. Taking a look at some tactical matchups, Auckland's midfield control versus Glory's transition game. Auckland's midfield, particularly Verstraete and Gallegos, will be key in dictating tempo. Perth like to counter quickly, so dominance in midfield can snuff that out. Auckland's fullbacks versus Perth's wide play. Perth will look to exploit width. Elliott and de Vries will be vital defensively and offensively for the Black Knights. Cosgrove's strength up front against Kaltak or Wooten aerially could be pivotal in set play situations. Expect a tactical battle with Auckland controlling possession and Perth threatening on the break. Let's take a look now at a match prediction, taking form, league position, head-to-head history and a current momentum into account. I'm tipping Auckland to edge this one just about, a narrow away victory. Well, I'm going to go for Perth Glory 0, Auckland FC 1. There you have it. That's episode 34 all wrapped up. It's a match preview for Auckland FC away match to Perth Glory at HBF Park Saturday night. A big away test for the Black Knights, but with belief, structure and focus, I reckon we can come away with a result. If you enjoyed this breakdown, follow Night Fever on your favourite podcast platform. Check it out on YouTube, Spotify and all of the other popular ones. And drop us a review. My name is Jenkins and see you next time. Up the port, up the Black Knights. Goodbye for now.